You know that feeling? You just booked a fantastic trip. Maybe it's a weekend getaway that you have been looking forward to for so long. Maybe it's that once in a lifetime international adventure. And a week later, you get the dreaded email that tells you your flight is canceled. Or the baggage fee has suddenly doubled. Or maybe your seat assignment no longer exists. By that time, it just feels like the entire travel system is built to surprise you with problems. Well, that's what you probably are thinking. Well, stop right there. What if I told you there was a way to know before you even search if this is a good week to book your flight or if you should stay home, save your money, and wait for the chaos to subside? Well, today we're going to calculate your chaos score and teach you how to do that yourself. Welcome to True Travel Treasures, the only channel where we calculate the risk of travel just for you. I'm Cheryl, and I'm committed to making sure that you fly smarter, not just cheaper. For too long, the airlines have relied on the fact that travel information is scattered all over the place, across 100 different sources online. I'm pulling it all together for you today. Yeah, I'm pulling it right in. We are going to tell you exactly how bad the travel landscape is right now and for 2026, using 3 critical, often overlooked data points that airlines and travel agents often prefer to keep hidden. At the end of this video, you're going to know if your wallet is safe or if you need to hold off for just 2 more weeks until the travel pressure or chaos subsides. The chaos score is simple. It's out of 100. A score of 80 and above means you should abort the mission. Stop booking anything complex or complicated. A score below 40 means it's a golden week to find hidden value. This week, after running the numbers, we landed at 62. Why 62? Because 3 major forces are clashing right now, creating a very specific type of danger for the average passenger. Let's break down the 3 factors that build this score, this 62 score. The first major data point is what I call fee shock. This is about those nasty, insidious surprise fees for seats, carry-ons, and check bags that sneak up on you during the checkout process, and also in the airport terminal. The ticket price might look low, but the actual price, the one you pay to get off the plane with your stuff, is where the airlines make the most of their money. My search data from this week shows that the average cost for a first check bag has jumped to over $40 on major U.S. carriers for now and 2026 travel planning. We're seeing a trend where the low-cost carriers are tightening their personal item sizes again. But the mainline airline carriers are simply charging you more for the privilege of checking a bag. This is a subtle increase, maybe only $5 or $10, but when it's multiplied across millions of passengers, it becomes a massive profit engine for the airlines and a massive pain point for you and I. Here's the real trick that you need to watch out for, and that's the time bomb. If you're flying anytime around January and February 2026, those windows, keep an eye out on airline carriers like Southwest. They've been hinting at rolling out their new assigned seating or premium boarding policy right around that time. If they do that, it means the entire dynamic of your current open seating model changes completely, and you're suddenly going to be charged a premium price just to sit where you want to, and a cost that didn't exist a year ago. Because airline carriers are being so aggressive right now, trying to claw back all the revenue that they can after the peak holiday season has passed. And we're right now almost in the holiday season. The fee shock score for 2026 is currently high, sitting at a 7 out of 10. If you book now, you need to be psychologically and financially prepared to fly with your personal item or carry-on only, or pay that bag fee without blinking. This video was made to help you avoid the surprises. Next, we have the AI surge data. This is crucial for anyone looking for a deal, especially if you're flexible with your travel dates. Think back to 5 years ago. If you saw a cheap flight pop up, say $500 round trip to Lisbon, it usually stuck around for at least 48 hours. I remember those days. You had time to call your travel partner, check your vacation days and at work, and figure out the hotel. Those days are no longer around. Dynamic pricing, powered by incredible sophisticated artificial intelligence systems that the airlines are using, is compressing deal windows dramatically. The research shows that this week, a lower international fare used to last 48 hours is now vanishing in under 6 hours. 6 hours. The moment the algorithm detects a high demand for a specific route, it instantly pulls the low fare and raises the price. It is hard for humans to compete with the AI algorithm. It's hard. This means speed and flexibility are everything. If you see a great international deal to Europe in that golden 500 to 650 range, you need to be ready to click that button and book that flight. You can't sleep on it anymore. You can't wait until tomorrow morning. And you certainly can't wait a whole day. The AI search score is a solid 8 out of 10 right now, reflecting how quickly deals are appearing and then being mercilessly pulled, disappearing. If you hesitate, the robot wins and you end up paying $200 more. This isn't the market for the hesitant traveler anymore. This AI search also affects your upgrade strategy. The windows of using miles, airline miles, or paying for a cash upgrade are shorter than ever as the AI system holds those premium seats until the absolute last minute, trying to extract the highest possible price out of passengers. If you want that upgrade, you have to be ready to commit to it earlier than ever. Finally, let's look at peak pressure. The general day-to-day risk of delays, cancellations, and disruptions that are completely out of your control. This is a factor that causes the most stress for passengers at airports. For January and February 2026, the pressure is actually lower than usual, which is good news for you. Let me explain. This lower pressure is why this total score isn't hitting 80. However, we have two major warnings that you need to be aware of right now while you're booking your flight. The first is, remember the Chinese New Year in mid-February, which causes massive logistics ripples worldwide, extending to freight and passenger air traffic across the globe. The second one is the consistent flattening of the off-season. Since remote work became common, the old rules of off-season are out the window. People can travel and work from anywhere, so travel demand is high year-round. This means the system has less ability to recover from a single major weather event or airline staffing shortage. When the chaos score is low, be warned that low pressure is only temporary. That means those fares are only low temporarily. The minute a major event or holiday hits, the entire system is too strained, leading to those cascading, unpredictable flight delays that ruin entire trips. The takeaway here is simple. If you absolutely need to travel and want to minimize flight delays, a low-pressure week is your perfect window. Book it immediately before the system gets slammed again with all kinds of events. Now, the goal of this chaos score is to arm you with information. But if you want to be truly prepared, if you want the deep dive strategy that turns every stressful situation into a smooth travel hack, then you need a complete playbook. I have put together everything in my new ebook titled 25 Plus Secrets that airline and airports don't want you to know. It contains all the defensive tactics or techniques for dealing with lost luggage, getting last-minute upgrades, and navigating those hidden refund policies. If you hate hidden fees and airport stress, this ebook is your co-pilot. You can grab the copy right now using the first link in the description below. Okay, so when you have the final chaos score numbers, it gives you a very clear, actionable game plan. Book international deals where the chaos score is low and before the AI pulls them out. But when you do, Be extremely careful about the fees. Pack light and prepare to pay for a preferred seat to minimize stress. Do not let the low flight price lull you into a false sense of security about the final cost. The bottom line is that the airlines are not your friend in this travel game. But by following what I explained about the chaos score, you are giving yourself the knowledge and the power to beat their AI system. That is what this channel is all about. I want to save you money and stress. If you found this breakdown valuable and you want to beat the airlines at their own game every single week or when you travel, please hit that subscribe button and join our community. Next week, we're going to dig deep into the total trip cost analysis to find out which airlines are hiding the most expensive fees. And it's not who you think. So make sure to hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on that particular video. Thanks for watching and stay disruptive. For the airline I'm talking about. And try to see if you can listen to this video again, share it with somebody you know who may be traveling soon. And always come back because I have a lot of stuff in the pipeline coming just for you. Safe travel.